I also knew him. I am Khadijih, the Bob's wife. We were childhood friends, and since our houses were beside each other's, the Bob would often visit with his family. Usually he wouldn't join in our games, but when he did, he was always very kind and considerate. After he went to Bushire with his uncle, I had a very vivid dream in which I saw him standing in a field of beautiful flowers, in an attitude of prayer. And he was wearing a beautiful coat embroidered in gold thread. His face was radiant. When I told his mother and his grandmother this dream, they assured me that it was my friend the Bob's assiduous attention to his prayers that had brought this vision to me. He was 17 at the time. After he returned from Bushire, the Bob's mother and his grandmother came to visit my mother. I served them some tea and fruit, and I left the room. But before our company left, the Bob's mother kissed my forehead. My mother told me that this kiss signified the Bob's mother asking for my hand in marriage to her son. From that moment, I felt a great stirring in my heart. I felt immeasurably proud of our coming union. I remember the first few months as the happiest days of my life. His kindness and care towards me were indescribable. Both he and his mother showered me with kindness and consideration. Not long after, however, I dreamt that there was a fearsome lion standing in our courtyard. I had my arms around his neck, and the beast dragged me around the entire perimeter of our courtyard twice, and once again around half of it. I woke up alarmed and trembling with fright. When I told my husband this dream, he said, "You awoke too soon. Your dream foretells that our life together will not last more than 2.5 years." I was greatly distressed, but his affection and words of comfort consoled me. It must have helped to prepare me to accept the adversities which laid ahead. One day, in the late afternoon, he came home earlier than usual. That evening, he said he had a particular task to attend to. So we had an early dinner with the family in his mother's room, and he retired for the night. An hour later, when the house was quiet and all were asleep, he arose from his bed and left the room. At first, I took no particular notice to his absence. But when it lengthened to more than an hour, I began to feel some concern. I looked for him, but he was nowhere to be found. I then went to the western side of the house, and I looked up at the rooftop, and there I saw the upper chamber was well lit. With some trepidation, I went up the steps of the northern side of the courtyard, and there I saw him, standing in that chamber with his hands raised heavenward intoning a prayer in the most melodious voice, with tears streaming down his face, and his face was luminous. Rays of light radiating from it. He looked so majestic and resplendent that fear seized me, and I stood transfixed where I was. I could neither move forward nor retrace my steps. My willpower was gone, and I was on the verge of screaming when he made a gesture with his blessed hands, telling me to go back. This movement of his hands gave me back my courage, and I returned to my room and to my bed. Although sleep was impossible and the coming dawn was foreboding, it's very difficult for me to talk about what came after. Fierce, fierce opposition. As his claim became known, as many people became attracted to him, the greater the denial of the priests and government leaders. He was arrested one evening, and it was rumored that he would be put to death. That same night, a cholera epidemic struck Shiraz, taking a heavy toll of lives. Many people fled the city, including the governor, and the Bob's life was spared. They said that he saved the life of the son of the man who was to put him to death. To our incredible joy, he came back and stayed for 3 days. These were the last days of my life with him. On the last day, he said he was leaving the city, and we were happy that he would find a place of safety. The family kept us informed of his whereabouts. But unfortunately, he was arrested again and taken to various prisons and then to Tabriz. Before he left Shiraz, he confided to me the secrets of his future sufferings and unfolded to my eyes the significance of the events that were to transpire in this day. He gave me a special prayer, revealed and written by himself. He said, "In the hour of your perplexity, recite this prayer. Ere you go to sleep, I myself will appear to you and banish your anxiety." I found this to be absolutely true. Every time I turned to him in prayer, the light of his unfailing guidance illumined my path and resolved my problems. The Bab sacrificed his life to prepare humanity for the coming of Baha'u'llah, the promised one of all ages.
When will it be, oh just one? When will it be? When will it be, oh just one? When will it be? And I see your loved ones there, captive in the claws of hate. And I see your loved ones here, wondering what will be their fate. And I hear them asking you, when will it be? When will it be? When will it be, oh just one? When will it be? When will it be, oh just one? When will it be? And I see your women kneeling underneath the swords of liars. And I see your men of steel bending in your will of fire. And I hear them asking you, when will it be? When will it be? Cruelty knows no reason. Cruelty knows no season. Cruelty like a beast that knows no bounds. Cruelty from the right, cruelty from the left, cruelty from all sides. It has no vision, no feeling, no vision, no feeling, no vision, no feeling, no sound. When will it be, oh just one? When will it be? When will it be, oh just one? When will it be? And we are your billion souls, long for love and unity. And we are your waiting souls, waiting for your melody. I hear you asking us,